So for anybody out of the loop who has no idea what I'm doing, I'm running a race called Tally in the Valley, specifically their 12-hour night race. So basically my start at 9 p.m. starts the clock and it stops at 9 a.m. Sunday morning. And however far I've gone in that time is how far I've gone. Last year, when I did this race, I had 0 goals. I just kind of was gonna show up and see how long I went and ideally go for the entire 12 hours. And that was it. Did 56 kilometers. So this year I have exactly 1 goal. Go further than 56 kilometers. So basically I'm running the same 7-kilometer loop in the Dundas Valley over and over again. Every time I come back to the start, I can get more water, food, go to the bathroom, have a nap, whatever you want to do really. But basically I'm just running for 12 hours. You know, slow and steady. I got 12 hours, I'll be fine. All right, here we go. Woo. 1 lap down, time to go. All right, second loop done. Time for the first shoe change. And as you can see, if you can see that, it is pretty muddy out there. Yeah. 3rd lap done. My knee isn't feeling amazing, so I'm gonna throw a little tape on it. 3 laps, under 3 hours. Good start. 4 laps done in about 4 hours and 18 minutes. That 4th lap definitely didn't feel quite as good as the first 3. But I'm going to take a quick little break to just stretch my ankles out a bit, let my legs just kind of cool down for a minute. About 1 hour and 40 minutes before the halfway point. Ideally, I'll be able to get 1 more loop in before the halfway, and the second half I don't have to put too much pressure on. My right leg is slowly just turning into tape. On the 5th lap, I finally wiped out pretty hard. They just opened the trail section that had been closed for the first 3 loops that I did because it was way too wet. And it's definitely not as bad as it was, but it is it's slippery. So we're just before 6 hours now. So I am going to take a little bit of a lay down because my legs are definitely feeling it. Let the joints rest a little bit. Try and keep a little warmth in the body because it is getting pretty cold out. But yeah, all in all, feeling pretty good. We've got 5 laps done in 6 hours. If I can get 3 more laps in the next 6 hours after a little lay down, I'm in good shape. 6th lap coming up. We got new shoes, new socks, and I put some long spandex on because it's kind of cold outside. It's like 16 degrees, so yeah, I'm just trying to stay warm. Lap 6 done. Legs definitely don't feel great, but I feel like I've got a decent amount of energy, so could be worse. Plan is to just sit down basically long enough to record this, stretch the legs out a little bit, go back out for number 7, get it done in decent time, and see if we can't pull through 8 well before 12 hours so that we've got plenty of time to do number 9 plus. Still running that tougher section that's off the rail trail so I don't have to be on it as much, which sucks because I'm off in the woods by myself in the middle of the night, but I do get myself off the rail trail, which is nice. Good morning. It is sunny outside, so no more headlamp. That is lap 7 done. My ankles and my calves are pretty shredded, but I just have to do one more loop, and that'll tie me for last year. And then it's just whatever I have left in the tank after that. I have roughly 2.5 hours left, So this should be doable. I'm running more than I was last year, so I call that a win. I am back out on the course, and you know what that means. We finished lap 8, baby. And we are out on lap 9. Now, I have an hour and 5 minutes. That would be a really fast lap for me right now. An incredibly fast lap, in fact. I'm not going to finish the lap. So, I'm just out for a stroll, really. My legs are completely shot. The bottom of my feet are killing me. My quads are burning. My calves are torn up. My ankles do not feel great. But we did it. We are now further than we've ever gone before in one session. Currently 56.6 kilometers. So we'll see how far we get in the next hour. I'm not going to push it too hard. Are you kidding me? Look at this thing. Holy shit. What if this thing 9 times? 9. Whew. My 12-hour clock just expired. Final distance, 61.18 kilometers. Not quite 9 full loops, seeing as I'm sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. But I'm still pretty happy with that. I'm tired. I am going to sit for a second and then walk back to the start-finish line. 12 hours, done.